Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a really good day. Today I'm gonna show you one of my junk journals. This one is dedicated to my YouTube journey. My YouTube journey journal. I should have put junk journal and all the J's. That's just fun. Journey junk journal, it's just fun to say, right? So yeah, this is my YouTube journey junk journal, and what it is a little notebook that I found at a thrift store. You know the one. Found it at a thrift store. I gutted it using the papers for other things, and the cover had a business thing down on the bottom, embossed name. So I didn't want to have that be on it, and it was just plain old black. It was really boring, but it had this nice elastic band for a closure. So what I did was I tried a paint pour. I haven't ever tried that before. I didn't have all the fancy supplies, you know, the liquid, whatever the solution is to make it pour smoothly or whatever. So I just used whatever acrylic paints that I had, whatever these, the apple barrel or whatever you get at Walmart. Yeah, I don't have a lot of paints, but I invested in like a 30 color set at one point of the small ones, like that size I showed you. So I took those and I did a mock paint pour with those and some Elmer's glue. That's all I did, and I layered the colors in, and this is the result. Now, as far as coverage is concerned, you can see how it's cracking right here. So I'll cover that with something, but you know, and it's a little crackly, but the texture, it's really cool. It's very cool. It's bumpy, and you know I like the bumpy. But if you can see the colors, see the texture, it's almost like sand granules. And I tell you, that paint pour stuff, it's messy. So if you're going to try that, I suggest watching several different videos on how they do it so that it doesn't end up being so messy. But I guess if you just layer, you know, drop cloth everywhere, you should be fine. So anyway, let's get started. This is just dedicated, like I said, April 2019. That's when I started it. I made this journal a couple months ago. I think actually in February. So, but anyway, I thought I need to make something like that because this is new for me, and what a great place to start a new journal and a new journey. So here it is. I grabbed this one. My husband likes this one too. So let's get started. Let's go dive in. So here I've got some videos to do, and I'll show you how messy that got. Look at it, it got everywhere. But you know, whatever. Again, junk journal. It was experiment. I was enjoying the process of the pour, and just it was just the process of the pour was fun. And here's my dear Lord, a YouTube channel. Me, really? A little conversation with my Heavenly Father in there. Some notes of what I've encountered so far. You know, I need a computer because the one I have is not enough, so I'm looking at Best Buy. Some little quotes of what art is, some verses that are keeping me going, and just some notes of the things that I've gone through already that I didn't have a notebook yet. So now I do, and so I'm writing things down in here. I got some Etsy info, so hopefully I'll get going on that soon. And so yeah, pockets, put some fun collage cards in there, sayings, and used a lot of mail. These are Franken pages. Check those out. Nick the Booksmith has some Franken pages. A lot of people do. That's a lot of fun. I had fun. And I don't have a lot of sewing skills, and that really helped with getting me familiar with my sewing machine. It's just a real basic Singer. It's a Singer Start. It's so basic, but it does what I need it for these purposes. So yeah, and this, you know, again, junk journal, just scraps. This is left over from obviously some ovals that I cut out. And I got some pictures in there, made some lines. Scrap piece of paper that I lined and Use that for a thought or two. New journeys, that's what this is. This is what my whole thing's about, this new journey on YouTube and Etsy, and we'll see where it ends up. Because it's kind of a big deal, and I hope I'm getting inspired and you're getting inspired. Some scrap papers left over, some mail, this is just painted over sticker labels that we got in the mail. I used my ancient Cricut die cut machine and made some tabs for my Illustrated Faith Bible. Here's a cleanup piece of paper that I was doing another painting project for, and I just wiped off stuff on it. So I had some color. So there's some scraps that I just glued down. Yeah, can't really write on this paper, so I found a pretty picture. Little tuck spot for more pages to write on. Little cluster, just stuck together with some words that I stuck there. Under a paper clip, got a little window. I'll probably put something fun right in there. That's a pretty picture. So thankful, so thankful. So many things to be thankful for. Pages, threw a little doodling on there. There's some more die cut negatives from my Bible tabs. Tuck spot. Some stamped paper. When I first made the stamp, I wasn't quite sure how I was going to use it, so I just did some stamping on paper and used it all over the place. So, okay. This tape, I got a nice fat roll of this tape from one of my favorite thrift stores. And some of your favorites. This had somebody else's writing on it when I bought it. A little tuck envelope. It's a zebra. More inspired. Time. Long time. Your turn. Yep, just papers glued together, stuck together. There's only 2 signatures in this one. And one of the reasons I like this one is how flat the signature's set. When I'm writing it, they don't, sometimes with the sewn in signatures, they're stiff. They don't quite open. And so, I don't know, I gotta make it. I like this method, but I wouldn't use it for one of my vintage journals. Junk journals works great. So, found some sayings to ignore. I'm gonna write some things in there, not to think about, not to worry about, to give ideas on what I want to give you as inspiration and such. Things to start. I'm going to probably put some things on there about my Etsy store. And things to try. And that might be ideas that I get from other people. Or that I even think of. Who knows? I might come up with something original one of these years. Yep. More stamping on strips. This is a rubber band on a piece of plastic stamp. Glued down. Right. It's fun. Arrows. Stitching, more Franken paper. You ever try that one idea where you take a piece of yarn, dip it in the paint, and lay it down there and then press it between a piece of paper and pull it? That's what that is. You can find that idea out there too. It's fun. More paper. Oh, here's another blue one. That one turned out pretty good. Yeah, another envelope here. There's a little opening there. And more pages to write on. Here's another envelope from a coupon from the grocery store that we go to. A little promo envelope. Belly bands, more painted scrap paper. And another place for that. Pretty flowers. A little tuck spot here. More paper. Oh, I was also experimenting with some of my stencils. Another paper clip cluster there. Skip the fuss. Boy, I tell you, that's life, right? Skip the fuss. Who has time for that? There we go. Little tuck spot there. There's a little tuck spot here. That's fun, huh? Tuck spot. And then on the back here is an envelope that was in the book already. And just a cluster. And then just put some papers in it. put that back in the front. Okay. And yeah, and this is just a negative from one of my stickers packs that I have. Yeah. See, oh yeah, love, February 21st, 2019. I put my name on everything because I'm vain like that. I don't know. Yeah, got a closure there. Got just some ribbons on it. Yeah. Nothing real fancy. Yeah. So there, that is going to be my YouTube journey junk journal. You say that 3 times fast. I dare ya. Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to show you the signatures are just elastic band, which allows me to add more pages to a signature, although it's about as thick as I think I want it to be. It's already getting kind of, it's even a little bit chunky there. And I like the size of it, so I think I'll just leave it. But yeah, there's some charms on from Mom's jewelry. My mother passed away, so I still have some of her jewelry left over that I dilly dabble with. This is an earring, and I never took off the earring part of it. Huh. Okay. So yeah, that's that. I hope you have journals that you are recording your life stuff in, things that matter. And this is the pen I have that goes with it. I got it from a student at school for teacher appreciation. And I just, let's see, put it right in here through this. And it kind of hangs there pretty good because the thing is so tall. Okay, so that's that. Just wanted to share that with you and encourage you to explore your creative side and maybe make a journal of some of the things you're thinking about, or just want to glue, or make a journal for whatever reason you want. So anyway, yeah, make journals, get your thoughts out on paper if you need to. It's therapeutic, and hopefully it could encourage you and it could spark some imagination on your part. So yeah, go for it. That's all I have for today. Just wanted to share that with you. I hope you're having a God blessed day. And again, I do pray for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.